Hello, this is Big Boss Rescue Chief of Humane Emergency Animal Rescue. Welcome to our series, Animal Rescue Postmortem, where we analyze the good, the bad, and the ugly of animal rescues throughout the world.
Volume 6, Number 8. Let's switch over here. This is the second most insane thing I've ever seen anyone do. The first most insane thing is when I was working as a range safety officer on a gun range, and I would watch people. They would either round loads into the cylinder of a revolver, close it up, get their rounds into a magazine on a slide, pull that slide back, put a round in the chamber, finger on the trigger, and then look down the barrel of the gun. Yeah, people do that on the range. The person that's next to you and the other person that's next to you when you're on the range, they're doing stuff like this. Okay, so let's get onto this. This is a guy down in a sinkhole here. This is a guy down in a sinkhole to get this calf out of there. Look at that. This is pretty far down here. This is, I don't know how to measure this here. Is that 15 feet or something like that? 15 or 20 feet in what wasn't very long ago an active sinkhole. And then I just gotta make a note. Hey, people that are putting these stupid text on here, what are you, in grade school? Stop it with this stupid crap. And then all that money that you're making off of Instagram and Facebook, where's your donation to us? Are you just pocketing all that? Okay, let's get on with the video. I like to get a little rough on those people because they're making videos and as far as I know, they're not making any donations to us. Okay, so let's make this happen here. Don't do this. This guy's lucky to be alive as far as I'm concerned, because there's nothing that says that this won't reactivate and become active in the next 2 seconds here. And then there's all of this activity here to where if there was a pocket here, now all of this activity here could actually open this up. And as far as I know, there's not to my knowledge, no known cases of where somebody goes down into a sinkhole where it's active and then we ever see him again. I mean, there's a guy that died in bed here in Florida. Right, talk about that. That's one thing that actually scares me, is a sinkhole. So we're just letting this play out. He's down there in a sinkhole that wasn't active very long ago. It's muddy. It's got all of that water in it. And he's in there trying to catch this calf. I would have serious second thoughts about going down in there. And the thing is, you can see how unstable this ground. Remember, the pointer's microscopic on these Facebook videos. So there's unstable ground all around this guy here. And I don't know how heavy that calf is, but it's pretty heavy. This guy looks like he's in pretty good shape trying to lift that thing out of there. Going into that hole would be the last thing on my agenda to get that calf out of there for this kind of incident. In fact, my first choice might be euthanasia for this kind of incident here. But I'm definitely not getting anywhere. If we had a crane that could lift me out of there so that I'm not touching any of this, and then if it collapses out from under me, I'm not going down with it, then I would consider it. But the crane would have to be a considerable distance, in my opinion, away from the edge of this for me to consider doing that. I mean, this guy did it. He didn't get killed, but all I can say is that's insane, and he's extremely lucky that nothing happened. I'll hit the replay on that. Yeah, I mean, I would be leaning towards euthanasia on this here. But doing this is not on my option list under any circumstances. If I couldn't be lifted over there, if he wanted to do it, Okay, you want to go down there and do that, go ahead, but I don't want to fall down anymore or risk any of this edge collapsing down on top of me. There's just not going to be any way, especially if this starts churning up. Let me pause this for a second. Let's go over to this. This is what an active sinkhole looks like. So that could have opened up down at the bottom again and became this here. And then watch these edges, how the edges just start collapsing down in there. Oh, we got Mom and Pa Kettle there. Talking about the new swimming pool they got in their backyard. Just got you a new swimming hole there back on the back 40. Yeah, right. All I can say is stay the hell out of sinkholes, particularly if they are fresh. Alright, let's get away from this. Go by. And always annoyed with this Facebook. There's no guarantee that at any point this won't give away and start doing what it's doing, or just as bad, this starts separating and bury him. This is just a bad idea all the way around. He did it, but this is extremely life-threatening and dangerous. Yeah, I'm not sure, other than like having something that would lift me over down in there. And then I could do like a pick-off, like we do when we're doing a pick-off on a human that's on the edge of a cliff. Do like a pick-off type rescue on this here, where I got the straps and everything that would be under me, and then hook us both up and have us lifted out like by a crane. Because going down in there and standing on what may be very unstable surface here, these are clearly unstable, these edges up here. I know there's not many options on that, but I mean, he did it, but all I can say is that guy's lucky he didn't get killed in there. And me being buried alive or sucked down into a sinkhole and buried alive in that is not on my list of options. I don't care if it's somebody that I love very much down in here. There's got to be a better way to do this. Even like my best dog who's not with me anymore, even if Phoenix went down in there, I will have a hard time getting down in that there. You might be able to pull it off with your rope rescue techniques and stuff. But where are you going to rig up? I mean, I guess you could rig off of a tree like this, or something, or a vehicle. Use a vehicle, a tractor, whatever, and then walk the edge or try and ladder. But this is so unstable that if it starts collapsing on you, actually, if you get buried, they may not be able to pull you out with ropes. Even if you're connected to a rope system, there may be enough of this substrate, this dirt here, that's tons of dirt on you in a matter of seconds. Boy, that's a tough one. Yeah, if my dog Phoenix was down there, he's not with us anymore, but if Phoenix was in there, maybe I would do something like this, but I'd be attached, I'd have a full body harness on in a way people could start pulling me out of there if things started going bad. Boy, that's a tough one. And then if it became active, then euthanasia. That's where you break out the rifle. Yeah, that's not the top of my list necessarily, but it might move right to the top depending on what's happening here. Especially if you saw that kind of activity that I showed just a minute ago. Man, I can't imagine. This is like drowning. Drowning in liquid and mud and tons of dirt on top of you. That doesn't sound like a good option to me under any circumstances. There's a lot of ways to die, and that is certainly not one of my choices here. Hey, go to our website there, sign up for our email newsletter. Remember, we never sell your email or spam you. please consider making a donation. Also, check out the merchandise over there. If you don't see something you like, make a suggestion. Use the contact form on the website too to contact us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. Interact with our videos. You can share the videos, like the videos, put them up on your social media. That helps grow the channel and support our mission. Don't forget to put a comment down below. That really does help when you do that. We like to know what you think, what your questions are, your comments are, whatever that happens to be. If you have a video suggestion, make a brief description, and then don't forget to leave a link there, because it might be exactly the type of topic that we want to cover for this type of this postmortem. Thank you for all the love and support. We really do get it. We feel it. It means a lot to us. Be safe. Don't jump down in sinkholes. All right, that's it. See you in the next video.